This is a persuasive speech about community service. So at the end, you guys can let me know how you feel about the speech and about community service. Community service has grown to become a force to bring the nation together. It is the central point of the country as there is a key importance on doing good for others. According to Webster's dictionary, the term community service refers to work that is done without pay to help people in the community. Individuals who do community service are called volunteers. A volunteer is someone who does something without being forced to do so. People do community service because they want to or because a court of law has ordered them to do so as a replacement for prison time or fines. Do you think community service should be mandatory? If it is mandatory, is it still considered volunteering? Community service in general is a great thing to do, but do you know why? Community service should be something someone makes a choice to do, not something they are forced to do. The phrase court mandated community service is complex because even though it is something ordered by a court that is now mandatory for a person to do, said person made a conscious choice to do community service. For the last 30 plus years, courts have experimented with alternative sentencing, and an offender is given an option of completing a set number of hours of unpaid work in a nonprofit organization in lieu of a fine, spending time in prison, or as an add on to probation. According to the website Blue Avocado, courts like alternative sentencing because it can reduce the cost of incarceration and supervision of nonviolent offenders, benefit the community, and perhaps help teach the offender about ethical behavior. What are the benefits of community service? Aside from the obvious, helping the underprivileged, the environment, and the community, volunteering has many other personal benefits. What goes around comes around. Karma. It is believed that if you do good things will happen to you. Putting positive energy into the universe, you will receive positive energy. Logically, if you're doing good things for your community, then you are focusing on positive attributes of yourself and others. This has real spin offs in forms of positive outlook on the rest of your life. Helping others really put things into perspective. You realize how blessed you truly are. It helps to ground you, and with perspective comes passion. The passion to help others who may be struggling, the passion to protect your family and community from the same situations. Passion is such a motivating force. You can achieve anything with passion. Volunteering is also a great way to network. People from many different backgrounds and professions make the choice to volunteer, which gives you the perfect opportunity to network. You never know what opportunities you will encounter from that network of contacts. You may find resources for employment, relationships, new friends, you just never know. Next, community service involves working with people, whether it's other community workers or the people you're helping. So the ability to communicate and understand these people is paramount for your own sanity, not to mention your effectiveness. You can learn so much and gain a newfound understanding from someone's situation. You can realize that you may have been so close to being in their shoes. Finally, your legacy. How do you want to be remembered? What do you want to see written on your tombstone or in your obituary? We all want to be remembered as something special. So, how can you help? You can start simply by helping a family in need. You can volunteer at a local kitchen, donate to shelters, or donate your time. Also, you can tell someone about how you or someone you know contributes to the community or environment. Inspire. These are some tangible benefits for helping others. People get involved with community service for different reasons. It's just up to the individual to realize why they are helping others. What inspires you? What makes it worthwhile? So, do y'all have any thoughts about this?
Well, I think it was really interesting, especially about the court mandated, because I never really thought of it that they're still making that conscious decision to do it. I thought they were just being forced, so
Yeah, and then when I was researching it, I was like, that makes sense because they can just go to jail. They don't have to do that, or they can spend their money or whatever else they need to do. They just, I guess they see it as a way out, but they still helping. Anybody else have any thoughts?
How do you find places to volunteer?
Well, I was looking online, and you can always look at like the city sites. They'll show you whenever they're building new parks. I know when we were in high school, we did that. We helped with the building of the Ward 3 Park, I think it was. And then you can always go to like Blue Cross or shelters, and they'll can get leads from them. Anyone else?